Yes. Like this. Don't you have many disciples? Srila Prabhupada says on this. I have not made any disciples. Everyone is my spiritual master. I learn something from everyone. Madhava, he is conscious. It's very nice. My only prayer is that they may mercifully award me the opportunity to follow their non-precious ideal of worshipping the Lord. So what does a spiritual master give to a surrendered soul? The spiritual master gives a surrendered soul the spiritual name. The spiritual master is non-different from the Supreme Lord and personifies devotional service. We should never disregard the spiritual master or consider him an ordinary human being. If we disregard the spiritual master, we commit a grave offense. Similarly, there is no difference between the transcendental sound vibration and the transcendental Lord. Krishna's holy name and Krishna himself are non-different. The holy name is not a product of the material world. The holy name is not an object of our vision. Rather, he is the seer. Only a bona fide spiritual master who is dear to Krishna can bestow Krishna on others. Krishna Katha should be heard only from the Vaishnava spiritual master. No one but devotees can speak about the Lord. If we approach karmis, jnanis, yogis, or worldly teachers to hear something, they will only discuss Maya. They accept neither the Lord's eternal existence nor the fact that the Lord is eternal and full of knowledge and bliss. Such people consider both the Lord's incarnations and the spiritual master to be immortal beings. A spiritual master awards his surrendered disciples Krishna's holy name and the mantras in relation to Krishna. Krishna mantras are topmost. There is no mantra as powerful as a Krishna mantra. If we learn to chant these Krishna mantras perfectly, all our mental speculation will be destroyed. As long as we consider our spiritual master an ordinary being, we will not be able to understand the holy name's glories. We will not become spiritually successful if we consider Sri Chaitanya Dev an ordinary human being. Simply by the Spiritual Master's mercy can we understand the glories of Sri Gaurasunda and Vrajadharma. The Spiritual Master has an eternal kunja on the shore of Sri Radha Kunda. There he has bound Krishna by the power of his service. Simply by his mercy we can attain the shelter of Govardhan Hill. Govardhan Hill is another form of Krishna. If we are filled with mental speculation, we will see Govardhan Hill only as a stone mountain. But the place where Vishwabhanu's daughter enjoys her pastimes is not ordinary place made of clay in this world. It is transcendental and decorated with spiritual gems. It is by our Spiritual Master's mercy that we can aspire to attain the intimate service of Sri Radha Madhava. All our inner auspiciousness is destroyed, and our auspiciousness created simply by the Spiritual Master's mercy. It is impossible to know Krishna, either by sinful endeavor or worldly morality. We can understand him only through pure devotional service. It is possible to learn to practice this pure devotion only by the Spiritual Master's mercy. Krishna Katha is certainly an invaluable asset. Actually, it is the only asset as we attempt to progress on the path leading to Goloka. Krishna Katha is none different from Krishna himself. Any topic not related to Krishna is actually useless. Therefore, Krishna Katha should be preached extensively in this world. We can hear topics about Krishna or Vaikunta from the lotus mouth of the Spiritual Master, who is a resident of Vraja. At present, we spend our time thinking about our body, which is a bag of bones and flesh, and have given up topics about Krishna. Therefore, we identify with material objects and do not attain self-realization. Nice. Is everything clear or something? Some questions? About these topics. Should we discuss the Spiritual Master's instructions every day? Is the question. Among Vaishnavas, there is one very important thing we should keep in mind if we want make progress towards a real understanding and about the Supreme Lord and His empowered representatives and the jivas or the all spiritual souls or living beings. that it is essential to listen eternally to the instruction of the spiritual master, who dear to Krishna, is dear to Krishna. So if we do not discuss or hear our spiritual master's instruction every day, but engage in other activities, we will simply invite distress. This means as long as we are just thinking about ourselves, about what the mind is telling us, what the body is making problems, mind making problem, it means we are actually avoid Krishna. We are not Krishna conscious. We are conscious of I and my. It is just the opposite we should do. So if we engage the mind, or surrender means whatever may come in our mind, whatever may trouble us, whatever is coming, it is not, in our state, it is not coming from Krishna, it's coming from a mundane plane, where the plane of where we put ourselves in the center. It is, we are not able to understand, or we are not getting relief from the pain of our mental conception or bodily conception or difficulties. As long as we put ourselves in the center. If Krishna arranges that I have to suffer material pain, yes, I have to accept it. Materialists cannot do this. They are trying to avoid all kind of difficulties. If I have problems with on the mental plane, then if I think this has any importance, or it is coming not from the Krishna conscious plane, it is only because I identify with the body and the mind. I think I'm more important, my mind is more important what he says than Krishna. So this is the difference. A real devotee, pure devotee, he puts first, on the first place, Krishna. And everything, whatever may happen, he tolerates. He has trust, he trusts in Krishna, has absolute faith that, yes, I have to go to, there must be a reason, and it will also go away. It is not that Krishna wants us that we are suffering bodily or mentally. He just wants us to understand, hey, what is troubling you is just your false ego. You are not this body and you are not this mind. You tolerate it. Sometimes atmosphere is coming like terrible. We may not understand anything. Everything becomes cloudy. Then yes, okay, it is like this. It is His will. And as soon as you are if we turn our head again towards the Lord, He is the one who is controlling everything. He is testing us. He is also helping us. And we cannot go against Him. Why He is doing this? I am doing everything right. Why He is torturing, or why I am suffering? There's many, we do not understand it yet. Later on, we will understand why. Different things happening in our life. And when we see behind everything the Lord, then we will understand one. He was just helping me to cross over this false identification. I am the mind, I am the body. And how can you tolerate this, what's going on now, this on the cross platform, or in the, what to say of the subtle platform. We become sensitive, we are also suffering on this level very much. Both things we have to understand. This is not me. It is the material world, and Krishna or God, He wants to help us. So we have to very carefully deal with this. If we do not discuss or hear our spiritual master's instruction every day, but engage in other activities, we will simply invite distress. So as soon as I think of I cannot tolerate, or I cannot this pain or these problems or this, then I come in the situation where I forget Krishna and the material nature taking over. So I make a temporary relief, but this is not relief in reality. This is not what we are looking for. So we have to learn Trinadapi Sunijina, Talodapi Sahishnuna, to become humble and to become tolerant. We tolerate. We cannot change anything in this world. What is this, what they're trying to do now? What whole planet think they can change the planet? They can, but what is the result of it? It becomes worse and worse, everything. So if you go against, better you tolerate. You cannot change. You cannot change tomorrow coming rain or sun or cold or whatever. What we can change is just in our head, or just imagination. You can just get worse when we are trying to take over and think that we can arrange that everything gets better when I do like this. Then I have forgotten good spiritual master's instructions. Then I have lost my relationship to Supreme Lord, because I'm not trusting Him. I think I have to do something. So we must learn. This is very important. When we overcome this, then you will understand. This is all illusion and imagination, what we are suffering from, by wrong identification. with this body, with this mind. We have to learn to tolerate. And what is the meaning? Can we go on? We have to give respect to all living beings, and we should not expect that others respect us. This is in the material world, they will never accept or understand this. And something we think is against me, I want to fight back. Then I am in trouble. Then illusion takes over, and this is the situation on this planet Earth here. Such imitation constitutes bad association. So, what is bad association? Bad association is to associate with materialists. Not physically. Physically, we should come above this level, but also mentally. And even if this we are not mentally, means I want to have a free space so that I can let my mind go. My mind is a madman. He is guiding me to this life, and definitely he is not a good leader. So he will guide us to the hell. It is not helpful. It may give relief for a moment, but then we have to again start from the beginning, and we will again have to go all this step by step. And we will always come to this level where Krishna wants to see, hey, this is not you. You don't care for this. This is not this. We are not this mind. This is material. It belongs to the spiritual world. We are spiritual beings, eternal. So bad association means if you have association with the mind, this is already bad association. Just to think about materialistic people, it is contaminating. It will pull us down. It makes connection. We do not know this. We are not realized. We have not understood how it works, how this material world is working. So rather we should follow in their footsteps of the spiritual master. We should associate with those devotees in whose hearts the Lord resides. This is the real thing. That we find such devotees where the Lord resides in the heart of these sadhus. And this is also another how you call it, where catch trap, yeah. Where the mind is getting us, you know. We should associate with those devotees in whose hearts the Lord resides. Again, the mind is coming and telling us who is the right one, who is the wrong one. The right one is always who is supporting our the mind comfortable, or everything is nice, everything is good. But nothing is good in this material. Everything is illusion. So devotees and non-devotees, do we have? We should associate with those devotees whose hearts the Lord resides, devotees and non-devotees, liberated souls and conditioned souls, perfect souls and imperfect souls. These are not one and the same. Raw rice is not fit for our eating. It becomes fit only after it is cooked. Similarly, we should associate with perfected devotees. That is both most desirable and auspicious. So we have to, by the Lord's mercy or by our sincerity, the Lord will guide us and in our heart to find perfected devotee, or according to our sincerity, we will find a teacher who can show us, bring us out from this dark place of this material world. Is there any question? Or any? So there's the question is, another question is, why is the spiritual master called Prabhupada or Vishnupada? Srila Prabhupada, since the spiritual master is conversant with the signs of Krishna and is the personification of the highest service to the Lord, his disciples considers him just like Krishna Chaitanya or Hari himself. Therefore, the disciple address him as Vishnupada or Prabhupada. How does a Vaishnava who is fixed at his spiritual master's lotus feet think? So how does a Vaishnava who is fixed at his spiritual master's lotus feet? Unless I realize that all the people in the world are worshipable, I cannot offer my respect or obeisances to my spiritual master. My spiritual master is the spiritual master of the entire world. People who are envious of my spiritual master are also envious of the Supreme Lord and of every other human being. So until I feel this conviction in my heart, I cannot become a real servant of my spiritual master and cannot surrender at his lotus feet. So this is the vision of a pure devotee, that he sees the material world. We are seeing it looks like there are bad people, good people. But we are all part and parcel of the Lord. In our innerst, on the plane of the level of the soul, we are all on the same. We are all spiritual beings. So he is not accepting the external activities. So he is giving respect to all living beings. Otherwise, I cannot become a real servant of my spiritual master and cannot surrender at his lotus feet. Neither will I be able to understand that I am the most insignificant created being. Therefore I will not be able to chant the holy name of Hari, thinking of myself as lower than a straw in the street, more tolerant than a tree. I will not be devoid of the desire for respect or prepared to offer respect to others. If I respect my spiritual master properly, I will be able to respect the whole world. This will make it possible for me to become free from the desire to receive respect for myself, and thus able to glorify Lord Hari constantly. Okay, no questions. That's because we get these problems sometimes, and as long as we cannot overcome it, that because this shloka is so important, Trinadapi Sunicana, Tarorapi Saishana, more tolerant than a tree. So we have to not identify with that what is coming in the mind. There's nothing spiritual. It is completely from the past, from our past, or from our perverted vision to see this world as reality in this way that this is our real existence, but it is not. It is a temporary situation where we're in, and in this it's like a dream, And so we have to step out from this and see what the mind is doing, or how it's acting. And when you see it from like outside, then you will realize that the mind is getting ashamed, he leaves. But if you identify with this, then you think everything what happened it is attacking you, or it is whatever. You identify, then you will suffer. In Arabic Savicana, there must be humility, not humility that it is a bodily conception. Humility must be deep inside the heart. We must always be and always understand we are helpless, we are nothing without the help of the Lord. Everything is clear when we depend on the Lord. So we must not turn to the illusion and let us guide from the mind what He is telling us. We have to just tolerate and just to pray to the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Please protect me, please help me to understand. And whatever may happen, Aslishyava Vinastoma, the last sloka of the Shastaka, is telling, you may torture me, you may make me so much problems, you may even kill me, whatever you are, or you may impress me, you may show me your mercy, your love. Whatever you do, you will always be my master, my eternal master. I always want to be your servant in all circumstances, whatever may come. So, but when we get difficulties, then we think we are not thinking like this. We are under the control of the illusion, Maya, costly. You ignore these things. Sorry, I have no time for you, my dear mind. I have to do my service. My Lord, please protect me. Namaste Narasimhaya Balada Ladataine. Why we are chanting this? My Lord Nrsimha, this is the Supreme Lord's other incarnation as half lion, half man. He will destroy the demon. You are everywhere. You are left, you are right, you're in front, you're in the back, you are down and you're up. Everywhere you are. Ito Nrsimha, Vadato Nrsimha, Yato Yamitato Nrsimha. You are everywhere. But I think that my small between the ears, this has any meaning, you know. We are so insignificant. And, you know, if we turn our head towards the Lord, then again we are connected, we are protected by Him. But if you turn your head towards our problems, whatever comes in the mind, then Maya, illusion, will pull you down. And you forget that actually it's all temporary, it's illusion. We have to pass this. Krishna is testing his devotees like this. We have to pass these tests. We are one with Him and different from Him. Yeah, our real home is there, reality. Reality means no beginning, no end. Now we are living in a world where there's a beginning, there's an end, there is illusion. Temporary, and we think this is reality. This is a reality, yeah, but temporary. Like a dream. You step out, wake up. Jiv jago, Gora Chanda Poli. Kotanita Jao Maya. Pisachiri Koli. Wake up, spirit, soul. Chant the name of Gauranga. How long you want to sleep on the lap of Maya? Pisachiri means the witch of Maya, illusion. How long you want to stay? Just wake up It is like a dream. It has no reality. And you identify with this dream. This has no reality. It comes, it goes. So why should we suffer from it? It is not, pure devotee will not be disturbed. He's facing every day such. Later, when we are getting understanding, then we will understand how these things are working. What is the power of Maya, illusion? And what is the power of Supreme Lord? Maya can never defeat the Lord because it is his Maya. He is controlling. He is always above. It is just we are ready to accept this, that he is the only one who can save us. Or I think that I must save myself. You are not able. It's a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous playing with fire, you know. Don't never forget Krishna. Never forget. And always think, whatever comes to me, there must be a reason. I may not understand why, but we have to tolerate. My Lord, you will save me, you will help me, I am yours. And it has to become very deep in the heart that yes, whatever may come, I will accept. You may kill me, you may whatever you want. This sounds bad, but everybody will die in this world. Everything is temporary. So we are not afraid of this. You are not afraid when you understand who you are. Now we are afraid because we identify with body and with mind. Think when the body is finished, everything is finished. Oh, I go to heaven. But what is the guarantee that we go to heaven? We do not know. But we are fortunate that we can sit and hear Harikatha from our Param Gurudev and Gurudev and so many realized souls. It means we have already done from the past. Normal people cannot hear these things. They are very deep-rooted in this illusory world, dream world. It is like this, because dream has a beginning and has an end. This life is a cross dream. We identify with family, with country, with whatever. It is, but it's temporary. You have to go. One day everything is nothing you can take with you. Nothing. So why should we identify with these things? This is not us. We are eternal spirit souls with the capacity to love, with the capacity to serve, with the capacity to do all things in a perfect way, eternally. don't hear your mind. Mind is mad. And if you're here, then he will pull you down. And he will show you. You don't see how nice things to enjoy there in this world. And you will be taken, pulled down to this level, and then you forget everything. What reality, the real thing is. This is the material world. And this described in the Vedic Shastra, in the Vedic scriptures. And it is realized by the acharyas, bona fide acharyas. And it is not some created, from man created cult or concocted thing. It is just reality. Reality is birth, disease, old age, death. Nobody can change this. Everything in this world, everything comes and goes. It's temporary, so it is not our real home. So I thought I'm early today, but it's okay. We can close here. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Param Gurudev, Nitya Lila Bhavishtam, Vishnupad, Paramahamsa Acharya, Astota Jata Srimad, Bhakti Vaibhav, Puri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Gurudev, Nitya Lila Bhavishtam, Vishnupad, Paramahamsa Acharya, Astota Jata Srimad, Bhakti Vaibhav, Puri Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nitai Guru Pramanandi, Nanchakam Rupyascha, Prasindhu Bhyevacha, Padidam Bhavanepyo Vaishnavi Pranamana.